Chrysler has a lot riding on their Pacifica minivan. Maybe you just heaved a big sigh. After all, cooler looking but less practical SUVs have taken the minivan's place in many families' driveways. But Chrysler invented the modern minivan over 30 years ago. Entire generations of kids, like me, grew up in a Chrysler minivan family. Now, the outgoing Chrysler Town & Country and Dodge Caravan fell behind the curve when it came to fuel economy and safety. Getting the minivan right is important to Chrysler's corporate pride. There's more new here than just the name. The Pacifica is all new from the ground up, the first clean sheet product after the Fiat-Chrysler merger. The Pacifica aims to lure back some buyers with slicker than the typical minivan styling. But the Kia Sedona has stolen a bit of the Pacifica's thunder. But whatever, what really matters in a minivan is what's inside, and this Chrysler has a whole lot of clever touches. First off, the Pacifica looks more swanky inside than most other minivans. There's something of a private jet feel in here. The optional sunroof puts glass over all 3 rows, and the optional Uconnect Theater dual touchscreen system lets kids battle each other with old school games like counting license plates. Chrysler is playing catch up to the Honda Odyssey in the vacuum wars, so they made it more powerful and available for less money. Getting back to basic practicalities, you can get seats for 7 or 8 people. Like before, the Stow & Go seats fold flat into the floor for hauling cargo. That's been made a lot easier. Push a button to motor the front seat out of the way, flip open the floor, and pull just one strap. Earlier vans sacrificed seating comfort for the trick folding capability, but these are much improved. Third row seat room is generous too, thanks to a wide seat and carved out footroom underneath those second row seats. Up front, the optional Uconnect 8.4 touchscreen remains one of the easiest to use infotainment systems on the market, with clear on-screen icons and basic knobs and buttons. Visibility is helped by the optional blind spot monitoring and surround view camera systems. Advanced safety equipment, including forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, is optional on the top 2 trim lines. We wish we could get this for less money on vans without leather. Speaking of safety, the new van should crash test better than the old one, which did poorly in the IIHS small overlap test. That's thanks to an all-new structure. Not only is it much stronger, but Chrysler also claims that weight is reduced by 250 pounds over the previous van. Under the hood is a 3.6-liter, 287 horsepower V6, mated to a 9-speed transmission with Chrysler's unique dial shifter. Along with the weight reduction, this new powertrain should improve fuel economy over the current van's worst-in-class performance. The 9-speed performs a lot better in the van than it has in other Chrysler products we've tested. Shifting is generally smooth and comes when it should. However, this transmission has had reliability problems. You can also get a plug-in hybrid, the first hybrid minivan sold in America. Battery-only range is claimed to be 30 miles, but the hybrid sacrifices the second-row folding Stow & Go seats. So what is the Pacifica like to drive? Well, minivans typically aren't all that quiet inside, even before the kids start yelling in the back. But the Pacifica feels solid and quiet on the road. Active noise cancellation is standard on all trim levels. It also rides well, even on the big optional 20-inch wheels. Overall, the Pacifica is quite impressive. It feels like a real premium piece. However, the big question here is reliability, especially compared to the near bulletproof Toyota Sienna. If Fiat Chrysler can get over their reliability demons, then this all-new Pacifica might really be worth the wait. For more on minivans, check out consumerreports.org.